Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us, while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちて、そめにおやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのいむかの立ち花の、おどのあわぎはらに、みそぎ洗いたもうときになりませる。洗いどの神たち、もろもろのまがごと罪けがれを、洗いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、天つ神国つ神やおよろずの神たちともに、雨のふちこまの耳振り立てて、きこしめせと、かしこみもまおす。弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみおや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみおや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえかんながらたまちはえませ。かんながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end, your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Group Johrei. Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Hakone Shinsenkyo. The Shinsenkyo gardens in Hakone have been built with great care, paying attention to each tree, each blade of grass, and each and every rock. Gardens of beauty and a museum of art have been built in the mountains of Hakone for all the world to enjoy. With its blue mountains and pure rivers, the Shinsenkyo gardens are just like paradise. The miniature paradise that we are constructing in Hakone is a unique, totally new type of project that kind never previously attempted by anybody in Japan. I am proceeding with the construction following instructions from God, so we could call it an art of God. The beauty of nature, of mountains and rivers, is combined with man-made beauty of landscape gardens with the aim of creating one superb art object. Additionally, we will build an art of museum where we will display outstanding Japanese and Asian art pieces. In this way, we can materialize a real prototype of paradise here. Each rock, each tree, and each patch of plants is placed in the Hakone Gardens under my close and direct supervision and instruction.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association Headquarters Evening Service. Thank you also for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Eiko Oda Emoto. She's from the Freguesia do Johrei Center in São Paulo. Eiko, who is 81 years old, has been devoted to our faith for 62 years. Her journey began in her teenage years, shaped by significant health struggle. At just 15, she suffered from severe anemia, condition so debilitating that it left her too weak to climb the stairs. The frailty weighed heavily on her, bringing immense sadness into her life. By the time Eiko turned 19, she longed to learn the art of making decorated cakes and enrolled in a culinary school. It was there that a fellow student noticed her fragile state and shared a remarkable story about a Japanese man who could heal illnesses simply by raising his hand. Intrigued, Eiko mentioned this to her mother, who decided to accompany her to the place the student had recommended. When they arrived, Eiko received her first Johrei, a spiritual purification practice, and felt an immense sense of relief. The experience brought her newfound hope, and she was soon invited to dedicate herself to our faith. The idea of being useful to others filled her with joy. At home, Eiko's energy was still limited. She couldn't even muster the strength to comb her hair. Yet, as she approached the street where the Johrei Center stood, she always felt revitalized. She even found herself walking the church floor with a sense of happiness and purpose. The Reverend, learning that Eiko could read Japanese, lent her the sacred writings of Meishu-sama. She began reading them daily, and over time, she noticed a transformation. Her strength and vitality returned, and she ultimately overcame her anemia. September 1961, Eiko received the Ohikari sacred focal point, marking a profound milestone in her spiritual journey. She dedicated herself wholeheartedly to the divine work, contributing to the construction of both the headquarters in São Paulo, Brazil, and the Guarapiranga Sacred Grounds. 3 years later, in 1964, she met her husband, and together they built what she fondly describes as a heavenly home, where everyone embraced our faith. Now at 81, Eiko is blessed with good health and energy. She continues to dedicate her time on Wednesdays by channeling Johrei, attending services, making donations of gratitude, and reading the teachings daily. With a heart filled with gratitude, she thanks God and Meishu-sama for the privilege of serving in the divine work of salvation. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this most beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a most pleasant evening.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening.